Hello, we are here, Darkness Emergent, Los Angeles, 2025, and I am sat here with Marty, who's now creative producer at White Wolf. A lot of new words, well, not new words, but new words for you.
Yes.
And Debbie, community developer.
Hello. I'm the new Marty.
AKA the new Marty. There's a lot of things we need to get into, but the most important one is here at Summon Stories. We need to know how, people want to know how would they summon you. So each of you are going to have to answer this. If someone, they have their summoning circle, they're gathering 3 things to put in these circles to summon Marty, to summon Debbie. What would those 3 things be? You can choose who goes first.
I'm giving it to you first.
Okay. Probably a cat, chocolate, and a Sailor Moon stick.
Any cat?
My own cat, preferably, but any cat would do.
Okay.
I love all cats, so.
A cat, a Sailor Moon stick?
One of those Sailor Moon wands.
Oh,
Or any Sailor Moon merch, really. I'm not picky. I'll take it.
Okay, so it's fairly easy to summon you.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. I'm not complicated, so.
It's going to be a little bit more difficult for me because of the weight alone of the things. So piano or grand piano. Like we had a lot of pianos here around the area, and I'm just summoned when I see them. I just like, it's like a tornado brain, basically.
So every time I hear just piano in the distance around here, it's
I
you?
gravitate. So
Perfect.
put a grand piano in one corner, painting supplies on the third one, and Skittles on the third. just pack of Skittles.
Okay.
We're fine.
A single pack of Skittles?
Single pack of Skittles, and I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, the grand piano, that makes it, you might be the easiest so far. And this is a competition, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
So now that the important stuff's out of the way, we could talk about White Wolf. It's been announced officially by the time this is out. Mm-hmm. Explain to someone who maybe, say they're dumb. Mm-hmm. What does this mean? Why does this matter that you are now White Wolf again, and White Wolf is a publisher again?
Yes, of course. I think I can take this one. Yes. Okay, sure. So first of all, I think it's really nice to have this commitment from the team in general to make this, because what it means is taking publishing and taking a lot of the things which we've been at least partially delegating outside in-house. So that commitment is something that I think is going to really bring things to the next level, just because we haven't really had the capacity in the team that we had so far to make all of these things, sometimes as fast as people have wanted, and in the quantity and sometimes also quality that people demanded from us. So I think it's going to really take it to this potential next level, simply even because of our team growing and the fact that we're going to have more people on board to do these things. And having this publishing unit in-house is going to also allow us to not only release things just like TTRPG books in a faster pace, but also to have a little bit more control over the brand in general and how we present it and how things are connected to each other and how they resonate with each other. We've been, of course, trying to do our best with that as a licensing organization, but as a licensing organization, because of everything being delegated outside, you have some control, but it's not like the brand guidelines maybe aren't as clear as they would be when you are working as a publishing unit. So I think, like when I'm talking to players and they're asking me why should I care, why is it good for me? The answer is like, what have you wanted for the past few years? Have you wanted more books? Did you want to have like a more coherent brand story to this? Did you want your IP to grow and grow in the direction that you want? And I think that at least some of these hopes will be realized in a better form now that we are publishing it.
Yeah, something I think of as a good comparison is like how fans of like movies, especially like comic movies and stuff, there's always like, oh, this person's attached to the project, really like them. And then everyone's like, oh, the studio. And yeah, the more big companies involved, the more filters it has to go through. And sometimes it's not as close to the original intent. And this feels like this is less steps. It's the people, the team who are also fans and players of these games have more say in what's going on?
I can say one behind-the-scenes story that happened. Like initially, when this whole idea came in the team that we want to do this, I had a lot of questions, and of course, my main question was like, give me all the reasons why you want to do this, so we can relay this to the community easier, so we can find the ways to relay this. And one of the very, very big reasons is that when our licensing manager and people who are working with making video games happen, making a lot of other super cool things happen, when they're talking to companies and they're talking about vampire, they're talking about werewolf, a lot of these companies come back and they're asking about White Wolf still. There's a question, you know, in between in the conversations, it pops up. So my great hope is that this will also open or reopen even a lot of the doors that lead to more products happening in that form as well.
Okay. And what, as creative producer, what's your role going to be in all of that?
Sure. It's kind of a lot, but it's also I want to like what I call it is basically being a help to all the really awesome people that I work with in the team, and they come over and they basically ask me for things, and I am willing to provide.
Basically, I come up with stupid ideas and then I write them down on a terrible little post-it note because I can't draw. And then I give Marty the post-it note and I go, please make this look nice. And she does. And it's great. And we've got a lot of more plans for that. Lots of videos, lots of fun things coming up.
Yes.
And you're going to be the new Marty, who I just watched try to sing Rick Astley for a while.
Never gonna let you down, never gonna down, never gonna turn around and hurt you. I don't remember the lyrics.
I have no idea.
I love the song. We know each
know
other
it, but I knew the
for
lyrics.
so long.
They were apparently just in my brain. I don't know the rest.
And just snap into a complete professional.
Yes.
Half of you, that answer, I was like, minutes ago, you were being taught to twerk by Cynthia Marie and then singing, and now you're...
Amazing lesson, by the way, Cynthia. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
We
much.
appreciate you so
We
much.
love
That's
you.
the community developing and looking out for each other.
My job is the best.
Yeah. And now, are you going to be able to do that? As community developer, that's your job.
Am I going to be able to twerk or what?
No, you're doing great. What's that going to look like for you?
That's a very good question. See, I've been the community manager for Bloodlines for the past 2 years, and I've been at other projects at Paradox previously. So what I like to do is just do as many community activations as possible. I'm the one that gets to do all the silly things to bring in more fans, but mainly my focus is on the fans that are already there and listening to them and bringing back the feedback of what do people actually want and what are they playing and how are they playing it, because I think it's very easy for the rest of the team to just get very focused. They're so intelligent, they know so much, and it's very easy to lose track of sometimes why we're doing things. So that is my job, to make sure that we always stay on track, we always give the people what they want. And with this White Wolf change, we are going to be able to respond to people's needs much faster, much easier, and with better clarity.
I think like our change, the change that happened here in between us, is a good symbolic representation of what this should be, which is basically a lot of the creative work, the producing work I've been doing was a part of my job as a community developer before. So the lo-fis, the clan quiz, everything, that is more of a creative work really than a community work. And I've been trying to mix both of these, which sometimes meant that I was putting priorities on one, not the other. And of course there was like a lot of juggling, a lot of work hours spent on all of these. And now that we are expanding the team and we have like both of us working on that, so I will be able to focus more on the creative stuff. You will be able to focus on the community stuff. And, yeah.
Nobody wants me to make lo-fis.
Leave the music to me. No, it's going to be basically everything from art, video, audio, and the community work on your part. And of course, with the great help of our community ambassadors, Hadi and Galdor Fiore, doing amazing work and just doing more and more.
Yeah.
And it's been LARPing with you this weekend and things is such a cool thing with, I think also kind of speaks to White Wolf, is how you're, as I mentioned before, you're fans, you're players of the games, you already were doing this. So it's not like you were in a different field, it's like, oh, let me learn the product. It's like, no, this is our product, and now you get a say in some of the stuff that happens. I think that shows a lot of things. And the fact that White Wolf decided that you should be paid to LARP this weekend and do the things you've been doing.
Privilege,
Yeah,
honestly.
that great
We're the
decision on their
luckiest.
part.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but you guys are like in it, like you're fully out there, interact with people. It's just really cool to see.
I mean, how can we not want to be out here and interact with people when the community is so incredibly wonderful? We were in a panel with Jason, the Vampires and Vino panel, and I was mentioning this. One of the incredibly cool things that have been happening to me this weekend is the amount of people who have come up to me and just gushed, not just about how big a fans of World of Darkness they are, but how it changed their lives. And like, that didn't happen just once or twice. It's, I think 10, 15 people have had these stories. And I think that is such a testament to what World of Darkness means to people. And I think that is my favorite part of my job.
Yes, I love this stuff, in-person things, because online sometimes it could get fuzzy about which voices are louder than others, but like you get enough World of Darkness people in a room, and it's just such a good energy.
Yeah, I always say this, when you get comments online, you may get 1,000 great comments, and then you get one that is negative, and you focus on the negative, always. And it's complete opposite in person.
Yes.
It's like, it doesn't matter if there's like any small hiccup or someone, just, going basically a little bit overboard. It's the good thing that you remember, and it's the good thing that you focus on. And this is also why I think it's so good to just interact with the community in person if you can. I know that, not all of us are privileged to do so. I come from a small town, and I when I'm here, I just recall the 14-year-old me living in a small town with no role players around, being the only goth in school, playing bloodlines, being like, one day I want to be in LA and I want to be among the vampires. And it's great. I mean, one of the things we've done recently was the community map that we hope will help with this. By the way, you can submit your events if you're doing anything in the local library, local store, local festival. If you just want to run the vampire game, it doesn't have to be big.
And if you have submitted and it's not on the map yet, it's me being slow. I have a long list to get through. I will get to you, I promise.
Okay.
Yes.
And our final thing that people want to get to know, as a new community developer, who's your favorite member of the community? Pick one member of the community, maybe someone who's really doing a lot for the community themselves with content, and then just throughout even this weekend. If anyone stands out to you as your favorite community member so far.
Oh my God, there's so many. That's such a difficult question.
A lot of good options, yeah.
I'm gonna say seeing Tracy as Victoria Ash
And that's
yesterday.
all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for this interview, you guys. Okay, bye. Here, they're
We
gonna see
are
it wherever.
professionals. Work.
I'll throw it this way.
Work.
We'll
Work.
keep it.
I am that
How do you,
professional.
but where's this energy? Why are you, how